Okay, everybody. It's good morning. It's Saturday. It's me and Phil getting ready to go over to do that little skid, little stump grinding job. It pays 800, man. It shouldn't take that long. It's really more about getting the resources over there. I could probably get away without even taking the second truck if I wanted to, but I would have to load all the debris on my tilt trailer, and then I would have to go to the dump and all that. So it's a small price to pay. You figure, about, it'll probably cost me about $70 just to take the other truck, and that's including fuel and everything. So you figure 800 minus, we'll say 100 for the truck. We'll say another 200 on labor, 300 in expenses, give or take. 300, yeah, about 300 in expenses, man. So I should profit about 450 or so today, something like that. And not today, I mean this morning. So I checked out the fuel pump and everything on that mower, y'all. I took the line off of the the engine side of the fuel pump just to see if that pump was working. And so I took that line off and I turned the key, and it's pumping fluid out. So then what I did is I took it off of the carburetor end, right, and of the mower, and I shot some some carb cleaner up in there. I'm hoping not to. Honestly, I don't want to take the carb apart or nothing. I don't want to go through all that. And I know somebody's going to say it's easy, and I don't want to take it. I don't like fooling with that kind of stuff because because what ends up happening is I get it up apart, and then I only realize, oh, I need this little bitty part, and I don't have it, and then it ends up sitting here for 2 weeks, while I'm trying to figure out how to get it back over to the dealer. And I'm just gonna take it to the dealer if I can't. I'm gonna fool with it a little bit more today. I'm gonna do some of the common sense stuff, the next logical thing stuff. But when I have to start putting screwdrivers and stuff on the carburetor to take it off or whatever, I'm not gonna do that. I'm probably gonna pull one of the spark plugs out this morning and take with me just to have. We're going to be all over there by the dealer, man. And maybe that pump ain't pumping enough fuel, but, man, it seemed like it was pumping pretty freaking good, man. So a couple things we got to do this morning before we can even get started is we have to get all the crap off of the dump trailer down here, and they have a dumpster there. I don't normally like to do that because the dumpster stays full, but she said that they're emptying the dumpster tomorrow. They empty it on Sunday. And if I was going to put anything in that dumpster, I need to put it in there today. So then, and I don't have that much stuff, but it's a process, me and Phil, and I got to get this machine on the trailer. One thing that I did that I am doing too is you got to be thinking. I mean, there's a lot of thinking going on here. So when I get over to the job, where I'm working at, I know that I'm going to be parked in a certain spot, right? And I put the fork in the pockets on this side when really I needed to put them on this side. So there's Phil pulling up now. Me and Phil probably going to hop in the other truck and go get all the crap off that trailer before we do anything. So I don't know. Yeah. Okay, y'all. So we got the skid on. We got everything ready. It took us an hour, man, to get everything loaded right. Yeah, it's pretty in depth loading this stuff up, man. And it's stupid mic won't connect to the I got a DJI mic, a DJI camera, and it won't damn hook to the damn. I mean, what the hell, man? So yeah, so this is what you're gonna get. This trailer is super nice, man, but there's a few things that I'm gonna have to do to make it more friendly to tie down. I mean, I'm going through all the chains I got are too long. I'm gonna have to figure out another way to do some of this stuff. Because having all these attachments, and being able to carry them with me is a pretty big deal. So, but you got to be DOT ready. You know, I don't know if I'm ever DOT or ready, but I'm ready as I'm gonna be. And one thing I noticed on this trailer, you got to have the brake game all the way up, man. So, but we got the other trailer. You know, I had a bunch of trash on my dump trailer, so I couldn't really just get up and go this morning, man. We had to go get all that stuff off the trailer, man. So, yeah. And I mean, I feel like I've been working. I mean, I busted my ass, you know, working already this morning. I mean, I'm dirtier than I usually get all day long. And all I did was hook the damn machine up to the trailer, you know. So, a lot of little things, though, to remember. Even though you don't have ramps here, which is a little bit unnerving when you're, you know, because, you know, she can slide off the trailer, man. So, and we didn't even bring a blower. I'm gonna have to tell Phil to go back and get a blower. We need a blower. We're gonna need a blower, man. This next road on the left.
Okay.
It'll bring you up by the HOA and come right up backside of my house.
This road right here?
Right, and then the next one up here. It's on a, no, come on down. There ain't no road right there, dog. All the way up here.
Gotcha.
I hadn't even got to it yet. Now, you got my address in your phone?
I got your address, yeah.
I mean, because you turn right here on Elder's Mill. Elder's Mill is part of the T on the HOA.
Okay.
But you got to go on down. Go on down that road right there, all right? And
take a left?
Yeah, take a left right there. And if you want to turn around in that church neighborhood, church, you can and go right back the way you came.
That's true. I'll turn around the church.
All right, and I'm going to send you her address, all right?
Yes, please.
All right, later.
All right,
See, that's a great benefit right there, because we got to have a blower over here, man. There ain't no way we're going to do this job without a blower. I love it, you know. And I got to go kind of slow, so, you know, I don't know. The trailer ride's good, though. What a Mack, man. What a Mack trailer. Got to love it. Okay, y'all. I'll turn this back on in a minute. Let me send Phil the address. Okay, so now I got the mic working now. I don't know what the deal is with that. So, yeah. Like I was saying, getting the machine on here and getting a system to strap it down, chain it down and all that, it's going to take me a minute. I might have to cut some pieces of chain and stuff to make it more friendly, because I tried it so anyway, like I said, Phil's going to get the blower, and we were just pulling out of the neighborhood, so I just had him go turn around and go get it. Okay, y'all, so I just pulled up. Here's the new trailer, looking all pretty, man. Look at that. This is nice. So you see how much space there is, and it rode pretty good. So normally, I mean, yeah, y'all see it. So I'm gonna put my gloves on, and we're gonna get it unhooked. Like I was telling y'all when I first got it, I put this right here. So next time I do this, this strap, I won't put it over this hole, because this needs to go as far up that way as it can, right? So I'm gonna have to get everything unhooked. I really ain't gonna have a whole lot of time to be kicking it. So yeah, y'all. There's a stump right here. Look how big this stump is. So just to show y'all how big it is with my foot, but it's rotten. So, and what killed this tree is the ivy. See how ivy's going up them trees?
Oh, yeah.
That's what killed these trees. And when they took that one out, finally, it took this one out too.
So, of course, when I was on the phone with her, you see all that? You see all them resources?
That's what I was looking at.
So, that's why I charge so much. Look, she's like my grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her. Huh? Yeah, I know. Look, hey, the relationship that me and her have is certainly unique.
I love that.
We've been knowing each other how long? 20 years?
At least.
Yeah, something like that. I've been doing
since
her.
it was in diapers, right? No, I'm kidding.
I did that front yard, that whole front yard. We did the sod. We did the sod. She used to have a tree and everything in her front yard.
Oh, wow.
And she didn't want to spend to get rid of it.
Oh, man.
Finally, after about probably 6 or 7 years, I talked her into it.
Oh, shit.
She finally got rid of it. She wanted pretty green grass, and then we did the sod out there. So, okay, y'all, so they want this pile gone, this pile gone, and you see the logistics of getting a trailer in here is ugly. These are the stumps right here. There's a stump right there. Oh.
Can you see me?
Yep.
See the stump?
Yep.
Okay, y'all. So y'all see what I'm doing here. It's not cutting as good as it could, but this just gives you an illusion. You thought this thing was all rotten, but it's not. There's some really hard wood in there. Okay, y'all. So we got done about 3.5 hours over here of actual work. It's a lot just to get the machine strapped down, tied down. Hey, if something comes out, just keep moving. All right, y'all. So we'll go walk up through here and just show y'all. It's not a big deal, you know. Stuff like this is something that you can do with a skid. It's not really, you know, in the books that people really talk about. So there was no grass here anyway. So yeah. So the 2 piles are gone. Everything's blowed off. And anything that we got left here, I can get with a lawnmower. So it looks really good, man. That big old stump right there, that stump surprised me. Really big. But y'all see that gone, that gone. See you later. I gotta do this for my Facebook, man. This is for to document my journey. I'm documenting my journey. You know, but it ain't gonna, Miss Morley ain't gonna be around forever.
That's right.
It looks good though.
Yeah.
It really does. It looks a lot better. Have a good one. So y'all see what's up. She's super happy about everything. So yeah. And I'll be over here next week. Is it next week? No, it's the week after next to do the yard. Not this week coming up, but the next week. And yeah, $800. Then she gave me $100 for the dump. The dump's gonna cost every bit of $100 though. It might cost more, so I might take a little hit on that. But look at that! Look at that damn trailer right there, y'all. It just made it so much easier. So much easier, man. The only thing, like I said, the only thing I don't like about it. And see, I even came up here and hit that stump right there. So. Y'all see that, man? I never would have thought that I could get all that space. I mean, I could put a lawnmower on the rear if I wanted to. I mean, there's a lot of space, and the stump grinder is one of the longest attachments I have. I mean, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go through the I got it all chained down, but I want to make sure that everything's tight. So yeah.
Okay, y'all, we got done. You know, being in that skid with that AC, man, really, boy, when I stepped outside, I'm busting a sweat left and right, man. $800, you know, we were probably over there about 3.5 hours, you know, 4 hours, pretty good, really, you know, considering what we had to do. We might have actually worked, you know, 3.5, 4 hours, so. 800, she paid in cash too, so don't really matter, it's the same to me. But it's I wouldn't have done that if I hadn't been calling at the schedule all week long. So, you know, and that's $800 extra. $800 will damn cover my expenses all week, man. You know, next week, everything. I'm not gonna work tomorrow. I told Phil I ain't working tomorrow. I just don't feel like it, man. I'll be honest. But you never know, man. I might get home and somebody might call me, you know, and just getting that this is what you call, you know, extra money. If you are, you know, people always talking about, you know, doing side jobs. But it ain't extra money if I give up a day of mowing, right? But see, I didn't give up anything because all the mowing is done. So there's no mowing to do. And that's pretty phenomenal considering the weather that we've had. Yeah, for real, y'all. For real. But Phil Phil can do it all, man. You know, he don't, and it doesn't matter to him. He can stand there and watch the stump grinder with the best of them. But he cleaned out the truck, cleaned out both trucks. I mean, see, I can't get these other guys to do anything. They'll say, yeah, you know, and they don't want to do nothing. And then I don't trust them to be, you know, in the truck, going through the truck and all that, you know. So Phil cleaned the inside of both trucks out. We just got all the trash out, you know. And that's the kind of thing that you want to, you know, if you ain't got nothing else to do and you're getting paid, why not, you know? That's the kind of thing that I used to do when I worked for a dude that, you know, was always, the dude was looking out for me, and I knew that, and I was like, you know, I try to stay busy so he'd keep me coming to work. I mean, Phil, you know, Phil worked 4 hours, you know. And he's happy as pie, you know. Well, I could have got a little more money though. I mean, I probably could have got, I ended up getting 900, and that includes the dump. So really the job ain't over yet, because it's still gonna, it'll be, but I got, the trailer's not all the way full. And I got some stuff at my house I could throw on there too. So this trailer though, man, makes everything a lot easier, man, in every way. I feel safer with it, you know. Back to, you know, my other equipment trailer. I put it on Facebook for $4,400, and figured I'd let them Jew me down to $4,000. And of course, I'm getting the same old stuff that you see all the time. Is it still available? Is it still available? Is it still available? Don't even ram. So one guy said, I'll give you $3,500 for it. I'm like, no, man, I'll take $4,000. He said, well, it's just according to how bad you need to sell it. I sent him a link to my YouTube videos. I don't have to sell it. You know, I could keep it if I wanted to, but I don't really see no point in keeping it. I need to sell it and use some of that money to get me the hydraulic jacks for this thing. I'm gonna do that, man. I don't know. Yeah, I should have done it. I should have done it, man. Because the trailer is one thing, is something that you buy, and you don't buy another one. You know? And, you know, me having a F-250, well, I can't pull anything longer than this. And I don't think I can pull anything longer than this and it be legal. I don't know. I might not be right on that. But it just rides so good, man. Just so smooth. I'm like, damn. It was easy money, though. And you'd think, well, man, you know, you ain't making no more money today than what you did, you know, mowing grass. But you really did. I mean, we usually do around 800 or so on average every day mowing grass with one truck. Well, I got 800 over here, and then another 100 for the dump. So that's 900 I got, but really only 800 because I know 100 is going to go to the dump. So a lot of guys say, well, you ain't making any more money with the skid. But you really are, because it's not nearly as many moving parts. You go to one job, you're not wearing everything out. You know, mowing's good money as long as you're efficient. Mowing can suck though if you're inefficient, because you got to do, for me to make good money at the mowing, I got to do high volume, and in order to do high volume, I got to be efficient, super efficient. So. You good?
Yeah, man.
You good?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the blower in the building. I'm gonna put the gas back on the trailer.
Right. How's the trailer riding? Like $1 million bucks?
I hit a few cars on the way, but you know I ran away.
Hey, if something blows out, just keep moving, man.
Yeah, they can't get me. Let's go back with them. Okay.
Everything looks pretty good though. All right, buddy.
Yeah.
See,
All right, man. Let me know.
appreciate your help, man. I'll try to figure out something for Monday.
Yeah, let me know, man.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, take the car off, brother.
I'll be in touch. Have a good evening, man.
You too, brother.
All right, see you.
Thank you.
Yep. Man, how can you not like Phil? He's such a, I don't know, man. He's a positive good dude, you know. It's just refreshing to have someone that's, beyond work, right? It's refreshing to have someone that, that is not down on his luck Debbie all the time. Like every guy I've ever had out here, they're like down on their luck Debbie, you know? It's crazy. Damn, this trailer, oh my God, dude. I can't say enough. Probably what I'll do tomorrow is I know I'm gonna get out and do a little something just to prepare for the week. First thing I need to do is I need to get home and get everything offloaded and put up, and so the job's not done until you do all that. And then I got to get the lawnmowers ready tomorrow, and feeling pretty good about everything, man. Especially about this trailer, man. One thing happened today. It's always something. Y'all know I got a new hydraulic line from the hydraulic shop. You know, they made me one, and I just stuck it on there, the other day, and me and Phil, I was, grabbing the grapple, but I had already got up there and hooked it up, and I told Phil, I said, "No, I got it, man. Just hang tight for a second." And don't you know, when I engaged the damn, the hydros on the grapple, when they put that fitting on the end, they didn't tighten it down, and we got a little shot of fluid. Not a whole lot, but a little bit, a little shot. Like I said, this trailer's got a lot more tongue weight. A lot more. A lot. I mean, that big ass I-beam on the front of it. So far, so good with it, anyway. I do have to check all the lug nuts, too. Whenever you buy a new trailer and you start using it, I usually, after a couple of trips of having weight on it and everything, I snug them down, tighten them down a little bit. And they got rid of all my trash too, man. That was sweet. Yeah. I'm tired though, y'all. So I need to turn the teeth on the stump grinder too. It seemed like it was cutting that great, but that's an old hickory tree right there, and it was big. Like you usually don't find hickory trees that big, but so it was real hard, man. After you got all the dirt off of it, all the rotten stuff on top. Dangerous ass job.